I remember once when I was a kid asking a friend of mine, "Can you help me learn how to talk to girls?" In some senses, it was a silly request because obviously I knew how to communicate with girls, boys, adults, whatever. I knew how to put together subjects and verbs and objects into complete sentences and how to form sentences into thoughts. But what I really wanted to know was, how do I talk to girls in a way that causes them to want to have a relationship with me, to connect with me? How do I talk to them in a way that builds relationship? Well, you'll have to ask my wife sometime if I've ever learned how to talk to girls effectively. But an even more important question is, how do I talk to God effectively? Most of us learned to pray in some senses when we were little kids, and we learned cosmetic things like closing our eyes or folding our hands or bowing our head. But as adults, we find we still long for knowing how to connect with God. How do we pray, not just in a perfunctory manner, but how do we pray in a way that builds relationship with God? That's what Jesus taught his disciples in the Lord's Prayer, and that's what we're going to look at over the next 5 weeks. They asked Jesus, "Lord, teach us to pray," and we ask the same thing of him today. We're going to be kicking off a new series on this tomorrow at 8, 9:30, and 11, and I hope you'll join us.